Welcome back to episode 45 of our Control Ultimate Edition Let's Play series. We're currently in the warehouse area of the Foundation, and we're going higher and higher, trying to unlock this this key area. This will be key number 3 once we are able to cleanse it. Nope, not that. Okay, there's definitely something that way. I think we have to go that way. Let's check it out. Okay. The hiss nodes. Okay, we need to call the elevator up. Oh, there's one up there, too. There's 3. Okay, that's not it. Oh, that's not fair. Dude, I brought a battery core up in the elevator and it just, like, erased it for me. That ain't cool. How do I hit that? Okay, the elevator won't go back down. Okay, the blast got it. That's good. We got through. That's still locked. Maybe we'll have to come back for that. Upper warehouse.
There's the etching.
All right. Oh, yeah. Come on. Ooh, hell yeah. Oh shit. Okay, so earlier the board was upset that we had both upgrades, but now it looks like they forgave us. Ah, there's pieces blown off of it. So we gotta make it a whole shape. It's like a puzzle. Ah, it's a puzzle. There we go.
They sure changed their tune all of a sudden. I'm overthinking this whole board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way. Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do, but I've got my intuition. And you?
Okay. Reach the base camp. Okay, so the base camp is nowhere near this, so we're gonna have to go down all the way down to the first floor, correct? And we do need to talk to Emily as well about that quest we picked up for her. Let's go ahead and spend some abilities. Let's get our energy up. For now, we'll save the rest.
Jesse, you're back. So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Well, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
Okay, so we have to find 5 ID cards. It looks like we found 3. We can talk to Emily again, it looks like. Let's do that.
The nail is almost repaired. You really do have a knack for this kind of work.
Okay. I don't know if we've talked about any of this yet. Let's see.
Any progress with the nail?
Of course. I've been busy with surface analysis. Its composition is remarkably similar to that of material found in the astral plane, but it alters itself between my observations. It's almost as if it doesn't like being examined.
So the nail is from the astral plane?
Not necessarily. See, if we assume that, we're suddenly facing a lot of new questions. How did something so large get out of the astral plane? How did it get inside the oldest house? Did a threshold bring it in? Did people? Maybe through the motel.
Maybe it was always here.
Doubtful.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about crystals.
Have you spent any time looking into the crystals growing around here?
As if I could resist. The biggest question is where it comes from. A threshold? Or is it native to the Foundation? But if so, why doesn't it grow in the rest of the oldest house? The fact that they return to an earlier state when damaged is severely inconsistent with our reality's adherence to linear time. So either they're A, partially conscious, or B, organic elements that are foreign to and yet influenced by our dimension. The jury's still out. Have you learned anything about the crystals?
I have a power that lets me stretch them.
Huh.
Yep.
Okay, Marshall.
Any idea what Marshall would be doing down here?
That information is on a need-to-know basis, Faden. Sorry, I couldn't resist. But honestly, I never had much interaction with Marshall. She only came to me when she was looking for Darling. But this is Helen Marshall we're talking about, the woman who single-handedly dealt with the Bergen Peak AWE. If she's down here, it's because she needs to be.
Well, clearly she couldn't handle this one on her own.
All right,
I'll see you
let's head out.
later, Emily. Good luck. Take notes.
Okay, I kind of want to go to the warehouse area and make sure I have all the key cards. See if we can change our mission here. Pope's collection.
I know you'll take care of this, Director. I'm not worried.
Let's see, warehouse tunnel, warehouse rise. I'm gonna just do a quick peek around and If I can find all 5, great. If I can't, I'm not going to waste time on it. Shit. Okay, there we go. What? I couldn't believe he hit me with that blast. What is this? Airborne? Ooh, levitation ammo. That could be good. Let's check that out. Damage while low health. 29% more ammo when you're levitating. That's pretty sick. That could be sick. Damage, damage, damage. Damage, blast, projectile. We're gonna look at that with maybe some of my other weapons, and we're gonna see if I can use that on any of my other weapons, because that is pretty good. Okay, I still don't know what that does. Already been in here. Ooh, the high level clearance. I bet you it lets me in here. Yeah. 2 more in here, please? Okay, there's one.
Another one of those ID cards. Security chief.
Okay. I wonder if there's one more somewhere that I'm missing. Maybe on the elevator on the way up? Ooh, what's back in here? Let's see. Ah, damn. There is a secret, but it's not... There's no key card. Okay, I don't think I ever got up in there. That's probably where it is. I don't think I ever got up in there. Yeah, I bet you this is it, boys. Hell yes. This is it, boys. Shield injury, energy recovery.
This ID card was for an excavation engineer. Why did so many people abandon their carts down here?
Okay, so we got all those. Great. Meteor Hill summary. Let's see. Per archival mandates, 8A, this document has been edited. This para-dimensional occurrence consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes induced by subterranean implosions, revealing foreign material of magmatic qualities. A local chapter of the Youth Science League were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill when the event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse. Some touched the magma directly. Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incident. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. The area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Our aim was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul-smelling odors were detected in the area, which were hypothesized being the dissipated element's vapor trail left at the scene. All acquired material was delivered to the Washington. So lava, almost like lava-like stuff. Interesting. Use the ID cards to access the elevator. I'm wondering if we just unlocked a new area with this. Okay, it's not in here. Let's go back to the warehouse floor. I think we have to go down. I think we go down even lower. It's probably like a boss down there. Let's save at this control point just to make sure. I bet you it's down here, down and over.
From the layer of dust on this place, nobody's swept here in years. Not even Ati. No way he'd stand for this. There's an elevator, which I'm sure is super safe, and a space in each terminal for an ID card. But which card goes where?
I could probably tell by the equipment used. Ash, request denied. Dear Ash, as Chief Excavation Officer, it's my job to support the research team, so I got your machine for that ridiculous sand research project. However, it's also my responsibility to ensure the safety of my crew. Do you know how many trips it took to get an entire bulldozer down here piece by piece? And do you know how many of my guys were lost in those trips? Here's a hint. Too fucking many, which brings me to my point. I'm writing you today because of this request form that just landed on my desk. Apparently, you want a lightweight 1- or 2-man military-grade helicopter for the purpose of surveying the vast expanse of columns by air. I bet you didn't even stop to wonder how much time, money, effort, and blood this toy would cost us. Well, no, sir. I am sorry, but I will not subject my men to another month of marching through the death trap upstairs. For Christ's sake, these people have families, not that they ever get to see them anymore. Request denied. So this person asked for a helicopter for the purpose of surveying the columns. This is... no, Federal Bureau of Control. He's probably the cartographer, if he was in charge of surveying the columns. This guy's building maps, though. This guy's probably the cartographer. Okay, this guy's definitely head of security. writing reports. Head of research. No. This guy's research. This guy's physicist. Because he's got the little ball thing.
It worked. Now I just have to get on a rickety elevator that goes
Booyah.
who knows how far down.
Booyah. Here we go, boys. Basement lab. Fuck yeah. It's probably going to be a boss fight down here, so this might be a little bit longer of an episode than normal. So I only have about 3.5 minutes left for this episode.
Still, this lab's way tinier than any of Darling's.
Let's take a look. Dude, this is so cool that we found a secret down here like this. What is that? Did nothing. It's probably another puzzle. Different pieces of the rock.
Why would they need such a heavy door down here?
Because it's a fucking boss. Oh yeah. Perfect timing, boys. Alright guys, well we're going to go ahead and cut the episode here. When we continue, we will go through these heavy doors and figure out what secrets lay behind it. So anyway guys, my name is Free Nachos. Thanks as always for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.